Hey, how we doing, guys? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Continuing on with some more Treehouse tonight, courtesy of Rahul. Thank you so much, sir, for sending these over. Tonight, we're doing Nelson Many Ways. So he sent over all three Nelson Many Ways beers. I'm a huge Nelson fan. Probably one of my favorite hops out there right now, and I am very excited. Very excited to check these out. I thought it'd be fun to do some side by side because I think the only difference between these beers are the exact hops. So I thought it'd be fun to see how different they are. So I just picked two of them out of the fridge. We have the Clayton hops, one's right here, and the Eggers hops here. Both of them canned 1 week apart exactly. Eggers is right at a month old, I think, and this is just over 3 weeks old. So they're both really fresh, and yeah, they got a spiel on here. I definitely will be reading that after. Yeah, just kind of going into tasting notes and everything. But can art wise, I love it. You got Nate on the front there with the hops, and I love that with all the whole mess of hop vines or whatever you want to call that there. Looks awesome. So yeah, I'm very excited to check these out. So let's just get them in the glass. I think they're gonna start doing like different series of this. You know what? I think they did it with Galaxy. I could be wrong. Pretty sure they did it with Galaxy. So I'm sure they'll start doing it with other hops as well. Yeah, let's get them in. I'm assuming color-wise, they're gonna look pretty similar. Right? Oh yeah. Here, remember which one's which. Eggers, Clayton. Okay. All right. Yeah. They look almost identical. Not crazy amount. I didn't pour the whole thing in there. I gotta get the picture afterwards. But from what I did pour, yeah, there's like a solid half finger of pretty frothy, creamy off-white head on both of them. They both look exactly the same. Just that hop custardy, turkey gravy, murky look to it. Kind of like melted down homemade ice cream, I like to say. You know, sometimes, I don't know, if you make like a super custardy egg yolk ice cream, you know, it's got that a lot of that orange from the egg yolk in there. That's what this looks like to me. So yeah, we'll start with the Clayton hopped ones. Get a nose on it. Ooh, wow. Yeah, not what I was expecting. It's a bunch of tropical fruit, just like mixed mango smoothie. Kind of reminds me of like King Julius. It's got that orange vibe in there. Pineapple. They're both pretty cold. Probably should let them sit out a little bit longer. But as I'm getting more of a nose on here, yeah, that dank, grapey, white grape juice thing is coming through. Yeah, it's got this subtle but like just like perfect amount of dank earthiness in there. And again, I get a little bit of that vanilla cake thing from their yeast. It's got to be from their yeast. There's no way there's a hop that is putting out vanilla. Um, yeah, it's a vanilla cake to me, almost like vanilla ice cream, like I was saying on the appearance. Yeah, I think it's a little cold. I should let these sit out longer, but it still smells awesome. Yeah, let's just go in, get a taste. Cheers, guys. You know what? What am I doing, man? I didn't even mention ABV. 8.2, 8.2. Yeah. These beers are the exact same beer, different hops. Oh, I love that vanilla thing that comes through. Just the perfect amount of sweetness. Oh, that beer is phenomenal. Yeah, it's like white grape, like almost like a white chocolate covered grape. Um, that's what this tastes like to me. And yeah, that like tomato vine, grapevine, whatever you want to call it. Definitely get that. It's like medium, nearing full bodied. That is so good. Even a little twinge of bitterness. Um, I mean, super complex for even just being like one hop in here. There's a lot going on. It's not just that white grape thing that I was expecting. There's a lot of other tropical fruits, orange citrus peel. That beer is phenomenal. It's awesome. Yeah, really good. So the Clayton hops. Okay. I think they talk about which like region this is exactly from. I'm assuming two different regions. Yeah, what do we taste? Yeah, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. We'll get into the Eggers. I've heard a lot about this one. I've seen a lot of breweries using Eggers hops. Just off the top of my head, Two Tides. Shit, there's a bunch of other ones. I just can't think off the top of my head. I just saw that one today. It is different. It's not as punchy to me. Yeah, not jumping out as much. I still get a little bit of that vanilla sweetness thing. Um, White grape, but there's not as much like tropical fruit. What is that? There's something else in here. Yeah, this one's very subdued on the nose. There's really not. It's like hard for me to pick it out. Like if I really wanted to dive in and get a nose on this thing, I could, but it's hard to get it. My nose is shit too. I'm just gonna say that straight up. I got a deviated septum, everything. My nose, I can't smell shit. So I'm sure this smells great to a lot of people. I'm just not getting a lot. Yeah, I don't know, very subdued. But let's check it out. Cheers. That's more of what I think of with Nelson. Dude, these beers are 8.2%. I don't know how these guys are doing it. It's so drinkable. Insanely drinkable. Super soft. Almost tastes even softer to me than that one. Um, I'm gonna say not as bitter. I get more straightforward what I think of with Nelson. That's what I get with this. Yeah, it's that dank, earthy, almost oniony kind of note, soily, but not like overly. It's not overly dank still. It's like some beers out there I've had just like straight in your face, super earthy. That's not for me. This has just like the perfect amount of it. It's hard to pick which one I'd like more. So let's read the back here. Clayton hops, the magic of terroir. 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 There we go. The environmental conditions, especially soil and climate in which hops are grown, and give a hop their unique flavor and aroma, continues to enthrall us here at Treehouse. To illustrate the difference between region and growing conditions, we have begun the Many Ways series, which seeks to brew single hop beers with hops sourced from specific growing regions and farms. This rendition contains Nelson Sauvin, grown exclusively by our friends at Clayton Hops in the Upper Moutere region of New Zealand's South Island. Clayton Hops has an enigmatic quality that is so punchy and unique that it's hard to understand without visiting his farm. They grow in a remote area of the South Island, so remote you have to drive through a river to get there. That's wild. Far removed from other farms, and this shows in the singular quality of their hops. We hope you enjoy it and compare it to other entries forthcoming in the series. Yeah, that's really cool. Eggers here says the same thing. Part 2 contains Nelson Sauvin, grown exclusively by our friends at Eggers Hops in the Upper Moutere region of New Zealand's South Island. So they're both from the same area? Yeah, both from the same area. Eggers Hops has an enigmatic quality that is so punchy and unique that it's hard to understand without visiting the farm. Is that the same shit? I think they say the same exact thing. Has a punchy and unique. Yeah, that's fine. They should delve into at least some specific tasting notes. They grow in difficult soil conditions, and the resulting stress produces a unique, vibrant Nelson expression. We hope you enjoy it compared to the others. I wish they went more into their tasting notes, specifically between the two. It's hard to pick out which one I like more. Oh, that nose. The nose on this is insane. But now I go back towards this. I don't know if I just need to let it breathe, but I get a little bit more of a nose here. This is definitely more straightforward Nelson. What do you think of with Nelson? I mean, this has just more. It's more aromatic, more perfumey, floral, and that tropical fruit thing. So the nose wins for me on this one, on the Clayton one. It's delicious. Delicious. A lot more vanilla with this one. Oh, man, that's so hard to pick out. So hard to pick out. Because this is what I love about Nelson, but this is so cool and unique. Shoot, that's too hard to pick out. I wanted to save, how much we got? We got quite a bit. That one's really cool. This is almost too hard for me to pick out. I almost wish I did the third one. I was not going to do 3. I mean, these are double IPAs. I'm the only one drinking them, so I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to pick a winner here. I love both these beers. This one, I'd say check out. If you like something different, you like Nelson, but you want something a little different than what you're used to, check this one out. I like the nose more on this one, so maybe that puts it a little bit above for me. It's also a week fresher. Does that have anything to do with it? I don't know. This one is, if you like Nelson, go after the Eggers, man. It is straight white grape juice, Sauvignon Blanc. Not as much vanilla, so this one's a little sweeter. This one's a little drier. Yeah, they're both awesome beers. So now that we did that, we are doing the first 6-2 beer reviews. Cuvée. Let's do it. I think these look about even to me, right? Yeah, I think so. I guess I could have just put them Glass to glass. Whatever. Fuck it. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I said it before, these beers look the exact same, so that appearance-wise did not change much. But let's get a little swirl. See, is this going to be the best of both worlds? I don't know. I hope so. Fuck, that does smell pretty good. That smells pretty fucking good. Because I love that tropical note that you get from this one. Mixed with that dank herbal white grape from the Eggers. And it makes it more aromatic because this one wasn't as aromatic. Smells great. Let's dive in. A little first cuvee on the channel. Cheers. It's pretty solid. That is pretty solid. Oof. Yeah. I fucking love Nelson, man. Oh my god. Almost made this beer more pillowy and soft. Like, crazy. I love that. That's really good. I don't know if I'd say it's better than either of them on its own, but it's still really fucking good. I don't know. It might be. It might be because you do get the best of both worlds. Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome. Pretty awesome. Rahul, thank you so much for sending these out. I know we've been talking about Nelson. I told you I was a big Nelson fan, and I appreciate you sending out all three of these. Stay tuned for the other one. I forget the name of the hop farm for the other one, but no, that's Clayton. Fuck, I don't know. But be on the lookout for that, and yeah, we got a few more treehouse beers to go through. So that's all I got for tonight, though, guys. Cheers.